Chickens.
It's time. I hope I can open this door because you guys messed with the string. But it's time. Let you guys out. Come on out, chicks. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. This is a little anticlimactic. They were supposed to come running out the door. So there it is. We got it complete. We just finished it a few minutes ago. It's almost dark, so I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow to let the chickens out. The outside pin is done. And it should be every bit as predator-proof as the inside pin. It's got the wider wire on top, but in the daytime you don't have to worry about weasels. So that should work just fine. We buried the wire around the sides, down in the ground. I'll show you a video of that now. You can see here where this one's uncovered. I left it uncovered so I could record this. I let it run out about a foot. We pulled the dirt back, and then what we did after that was we put the dirt back on top of it a few inches. This over here we did it too, but it's not done yet. But over here on the other side you can see how it looks when it's done. It's all nice and covered up. The animals aren't really smart enough to know the difference. They'll hit that wire and think, oh, we can't get through. You can see nothing's going to dig in and get underneath. And that's heavy gauge wire. Up there at the front, I had this old piece of metal. I got a whole bunch of these old pieces of metal, and I thought, well, why don't I just put a piece of metal across there? I dug it down into the ground about 6 or 8 inches. And I put a bunch of rocks behind it. You can see a little here, but let me show you another short video I made of that. I dug it out about 5 or 6 inches deep, and then you can see I put all them rocks back there to help prevent animals from digging under. I think that'll be good enough. And that's what I did, was I put those rocks behind it, filled in with dirt on both sides, and nailed it up to the wall real good. My thinking is a predator would come in here, and they would try to get through where they could see the prey, not go around back there where they can't see them anymore. So odds are, nothing's going to really try to come through back there anyway. But I put rocks across there to stop them from digging as easily. Plus, I put the metal down in the ground. You can see up on the top what we've got. You can probably see it better from up here, I guess. Got the heavy gauge wire all the way across the top, stapled all the way across. Nailed up to the front there. Nothing's getting through. Nothing's getting through. I got to put a latch on the door. Other than that, this baby's done. I might trim up that wire that's extra hanging down. I might just leave it there because it ain't hurt nothing. But it's so late in the day today that if I let the chickens out, I'd have to come out in 2 hours and put them away. I'm tired. So what we're going to do tomorrow morning, we'll come out here, we'll let the chickens out. And I'll bring the camera for that too. There we are. Got us a 2-foot door. It opens up nice and wide so I can let them out to run. They can run out into the bushes and up into the trees and wherever they want to do during the daytime. At night, hopefully back in they'll come. And hopefully we don't have any predators that'll take advantage of that, but you know how things go. Got a nice metal roof on top of it. They're protected. They don't get rained on. Don't have to worry about the bird flu with other birds unless they get in here on top of that, which is always a possibility. But a hawk's not getting in there. And that's the point. So, our chickens are going to be some happy cluckers in the morning. And stomp down that ramp and flop around in there and fly around. I might put some things in there for them to roost on or play on. I don't know. I'm not sure what chickens like, but I'm going to look it up and see if I can find anything rather than just a plain dirt floor. On the bright side, they got plenty of dry dust to flop around in, and I know chickens like that.
Hi, chickens.
It's time. I hope I can open this door because you guys messed with the string. but it's time. Let you guys out. It looks like we got an ambitious young guy here. He's checking it out for the ladies. I'll just hold it.
You got it started?
Yeah. I'm going to go in, give him a little incentive. See if that brings him out. Little at a time. Little at a time. One guy's kind of hogging the door. Yeah, I figured they'd eventually push him out. The other one's heard him pecking. They're like, there's food out there, buddy. Come on. Come on. Food's out here. There's more room out here. You got dirt to play in. Nice cool breeze blowing out here. It's not as hot. You're gonna love it out here once you make it. Yeah, we put the wire come out a foot on the sides and then buried it. If you don't bury it, the critters will figure out they can go back behind the wire and go under it. At least they might. If they don't see the wire, they'll try to dig right next to the fence and realize they can't get through. They're not smart enough to know the wire is buried. Yeah, I figured this would go a lot quicker.
One of them's looking. Comes your rooster again.
I don't like that sliding. I should have put more slats on there.
Or made it less steep.
Well, my favorite rooster came out. He was not one of the first, but he came out. These little gray ones seemed to be the gutsiest ones. They were some of the first ones out. They're just taking right to it. But the rest of them, they're not so sure. They get on that first step and slide a little bit, and they don't want to go any further. If they don't come out in a couple hours, I'm going to have to go in there and fix the steps a little bit and modify them. Put a few more slats on there. And in the meantime, these guys figured it out. I figured when the other ones saw these guys out here eating, they'd come running. I'm really surprised that they have not. They're staying inside the hot shed when they could be out here in the cooler breeze. There's somebody coming. We got another customer. I was about to call it a day on this and come back later, but I want to see what he does. I think it's a he. Might be a she. Yeah, probably a she. Looking around, checking things out. Not real sure. I'll peck this. Those guys are eating something. How'd they get down there? You guys know you got wings, right? As soon as they slip, they're not interested anymore. There he comes. There they are. One by one, they're venturing out here. We're just going to have to come back later and check on them. I'm not going to put a 2-hour video of chickens coming out of the hen house one by one. You can see we got some over there that are checking it out, though. They're poking their head out saying, hey, what's going on out there? I'll put a little more food in there and see if we can't coax them out. I'll come back out in an hour or so and see if there's anybody left inside.